What's up, everyone? Bran here from Bloody Breakdown, and today we've got an update on that massive Friday the 13th Scream Factory box set that's going to be coming out here in just about a month, October the 13th. Pretty good day, I'd say, to pick to get that out before the Halloween season. Although I must say, 1 month later we have a Friday the 13th. But hey, whatever, I get it. So I made a video a while back when this news first broke about the box set, detailing everything that was going to be a part of the video, but there were a lot of question marks. There were a lot of things that I think they were trying to get done. They didn't know if they would be able to get done. They didn't want to necessarily announce some of the things they had in store, since it was such a big announcement right off the rip. But we now know a lot. A matter of fact, I believe it is completely updated. All of the extras and the, things you're going to be able to get from this box set. There's one thing in particular that has stood out to me, and it has stood out to just about everyone I've talked about this box set, and that is the Uncut Friday the 13th Part 2 kills. They're going to be a part of this box set. Now, there's a cool story about how they got their hands on this extremely old and worn out master tape of an uncut copy before the MPAA got their dirty mitts on it for Friday the 13th Part 2. It's a really cool story. Go Google into it. Check it out. It's really awesome how, it was really hit or miss, touch and go getting that tape to work, but they did do it. And here are a little bit of details. So Bloody Disgusting writes the headline of the article, Friday the 13th Part 2, What to Expect from the Newly Unearthed Uncut Gore Footage. So I'll dig into the article here, and we'll get back to a little bit of my own commentary. It says, as is typical of most Scream Factory releases, their upcoming Friday the 13th Blu-ray set appears to be absolutely stacked with special features. In addition to the gorgeous box artwork, by the way, I have to agree, and enticing bonuses that were unveiled a few months back, Uncut Jason Goes to Hell on Blu-ray, for example, a number of other supplements is loaded, I can't read today. In this loaded collection were detailed yesterday in a comprehensive look at what this set will include. And while it certainly would have been eye-raising and a must-have for both Friday fans and physical media enthusiasts based on the numbers, extras on display, commentaries, 4Ks, featurettes, that kind of thing, there is one particular included treat that will have longtime fans frothing at the mouth. And here we go, the Friday the 13th Part 2 Uncut Gore footage. That's right, Scream Factory has unearthed this long sought-after F-13 Grail and will be presenting it on disc for the first time. Though they've cautioned that the footage is sourced from a vintage VHS tape, I'm perfectly fine with that, by the way. These deleted clips will surely be the biggest draw for Friday fans who never likely expected to lay eyes on clips that had, previously been thought forever lost. Scream Factory further noted that the extra gore sequences will be presented as a standalone supplement rather than being reintegrated into a cut of the film. I'm also fine with that. So what would these long excise clips feature? Well, according to Missing Films Authority Lost Media Archive, the theatrical cut of Friday the 13th that we all know and love was shorn of 48 seconds of footage, which constituted the following. So let's get into it. Here's the official list from Bloody Disgusting of what we are going to be getting as far as these extra uncut kills. There's a little bit of description of what we're missing here and what we're going to be getting. So, number one, a bloodier ice pick death for Alice. Of course, the film's opening kill, the previous film's final girl. a good way to piss off a young me whenever I first watched this film. But we're going to get apparently a very a bloodier death for Alice. I've also heard that it's a smidge longer, just maybe than even you would think from this description. But yeah, there is that. So number 2, a longer and more gruesome wire death for Crazy Ralph. I got to tell you, anybody who merely existed in the first film was really picked off quick in this one. This was another one that kind of upset me, to be honest with you, as a kid. But yeah, you're going to get a much more gruesome and longer death with that wire for Crazy Ralph. He knew that they were all doomed. However, he did not know himself that he was doomed as well. Number 3, bloodier deaths for the police officer via clawhammer and Scott, who gets his throat slashed in a more explicit manner. I gotta tell you, not really an aside, but I think it is fantastic that we're finally able to start getting some of these things, that the MPAA decided that they were our parents and that we didn't need to see these things. I love to see them finally come to light, finally come to fruition. Absolutely love it. I still have it, but I don't have a way to play it. I don't have a VCR at the moment, but I have a copy of Scream on VHS that includes a lot of the stuff that was cut out, like the moving blood dripping off Stu's hand, more of like Steve from the first kill of the movie, his guts just spewing out after being gutted. And it's not even the fact that I'm just drooling over this gore. I really love seeing what the MPAA tells us we can and cannot see. And when you see it as a horror fan, you're always kind of like, that's cool, but you kind of expect more almost in a way, because you kind of think, it must be really bad if they don't want us to see it. And a lot of occasions, that's just simply not the case. And I do want to thank my phone, ladies and gentlemen, for letting me know that I did not mute it before I started this video. Professional, ladies and gents. Pro-fucking-fessional. Anyway, moving on. Number 4, an alternate version of Mark's death, featuring a brief moment with Jason's machete going into his face. So that would be the character in the wheelchair. A little bit more onto that one. Probably one of the most classic kills in the history of the franchise, so I'm definitely looking forward to see just some little extras in that one as well. Number 5, an alternate final shot of Pamela's severed head opening her eyes just before the credits hit. Given that this isn't exactly a gore shot, one wonders if it will be included. I would assume that it would. Matter of fact, I was flipping through channels yesterday, and I believe it was Sci-Fi that was playing Friday the 13th Part 1 and 2. So I watched, and I noticed for the first time, I'd never paid attention, that at the end of Friday the 13th Part 2, Pamela's eyes look a little weird. The decapitated head, the eyes look a little weird. It seems like there's a slightly different tone of color between the head and the actual where the eyes start. And I thought about this article, and I was like, wow, okay, that's a video that was going to be played behind that image that was only visible at the eyes where the eyes would open. So I finally kind of put that together. I got an idea what that's going to look like in my head. But I think that would be cool to they should definitely, include that, just for shits and gigs. And finally, number 6, there is or the Jeff and Sandra scene, or as Scream Factory put it in a release, that Jeff and Sandra scene. An impalement sequence which finds both characters run through by Jason at once. This graphic footage was cut from the film, even though a still of this gory death made its way into Fangoria, and the back cover of an early VHS release, apparently it made it on there as well. So yeah, that's pretty much 6 of the things that Bloody Disgusting has run across that wanted us to know. These are some of the things we're going to be getting. Now, it does have a couple of little things after. It says, of course, there is another facet of the Jeff and Sandra scene, which is a little more than unsavory. Preceding their deaths, Jeff and Sandra have sex. I'm sure we all know about that. A moment which depicts Sandra in a full frontal nude scene. That shouldn't be too terribly shocking. Yeah, it doesn't. Except for the fact that the actress who played Sandra was underage. She was only 17 years old at the time. And once this fact was discovered by Paramount, that footage was ordered to be removed from the film. Hey, look at Paramount doing the right thing. Probably should have found out if an actress you wanted to do some nudes in the film was of age first. But hey, you know. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully they don't include that. That should probably be lost forever. But everything else in here looks really interesting. I, quite frankly, can't wait to see some of these things. It's like the article said itself. It's kind of the Friday the 13th, the holy grail of the franchise. You know, it's kind of like us Halloween fans waited for so long to get a proper release of that producer's cut for Halloween 6. And Scream Factory knows what they're doing here. They released that fucking Blu-ray of the producer's cut and sealed that so many more people were going to buy that box set. And of course, later they released a single copy of it, which is cool. But at the beginning, I'll tell you, if for no other reason, I bought that box set for a final, nice-looking, tied-together producer's cut, not this bootleg shit that I had had for 15 years. Same with this. If for no other reason, this box set should be bought because of some of these Friday the 13th Part 2 cut scenes. And, you know, Scream Factory, they're pretty fucking genius. I'll have to give them that. But I'm looking forward to this. What all do you think? I need to know those comments down below. Let me know what you all think about these uncut Friday the 13th Part 2 kills coming our way. Or what you think about some of the other recently released extras that we're going to be getting in this box set. Let me know your thoughts on the box set and all of these things down below in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so the first big milestone, only the beginning. I would greatly appreciate it if you would become a subscriber as well. Also, in my description section, you'll notice a couple of links to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and you'll also even notice a link to Patreon where if you want to, if you so choose to, you could support my work, what I do here at Bloody Breakdown. That would be greatly appreciated as well. So with that said, once again, let me know what you all think. I'm Brand from Bloody Breakdown, and we'll catch you next time.